Good afternoon, Art-Alchemy. So I have a little present for you, well, for you and me. So since this is Paul Ruben's week, it's not really well, it is Paul Ruben's week on my channel because it kind of happened. I had in mind to buy the little palette of 24, the white one that you just saw on Wednesday. And by the way, sorry about that. I was playing around with my because I was editing in my phone 2 videos, and the second part that you're gonna see tomorrow, Saturday, and I was playing around with the music, so my apologies. Your video on Wednesday was supposed to be kind of me speaking, and you could still hear me a little bit, but the music thing was super high, so yeah, I had to split up the Paul Ruben professional set, which is the one you're gonna see tomorrow, in 2 parts because I filmed it on Monday, and all 3 parts, and I took a big break between part 1 and part 2, and I had paused my phone. It was only gonna be just one video and one big video, and I was watching the Rose Bowl, this and that, and then my phone, like, it alerted me, like, hey, when I started recording again, hey, like, your battery needs to get charged. And when I put okay, it automatically cut the video. So I was like, oh my god. So I had to do part 2 later that night, and wait until my phone was charged. So I split them up. It's because I haven't really bought any software or anything, or bought like a thing so I could like put 2 of the videos and edit them in one. Then yeah, I think this year that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna start finding other places where I could add the videos or the stuff that I record, and then just make it into one whole video or whatever. But I do enjoy making the videos. Sometimes they're impromptu, like this one, and kind of like in chunks here and there. So yeah, and I think for the most part you guys do it too. But anyway, so if you saw I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. It was raining here on Wednesday in Southern California. Today is nice and sunny, but it's cold. And well, it's cold for Southern California. Yeah, so my brother said, look, there's Amazon. Is that yours? And I was like, no. Like, I do have some stuff that is coming through for my birthday, but that's coming in on Sunday. I'm like, I know, because the little orders, they tell me. And I put some other things, last minute stuff, that they're also going to be here on Sunday. And then one thing on Tuesday. And then next Tuesday. And then he was like, oh, well, I'm going to go get it. So he did. And it was a box. And I kept going, shaking it. And I'm like, at first I thought it was someone from this channel. But then I opened it and I was like, wait a minute. It can't be someone with this channel, because I've only showed them my wish list on Amazon, and I never put any chocolate in there. And it was like a box of chocolate, so of course I put it on my Instagram. My Instagram is linked to Facebook, and it turned out that one of my friends, that she lives near me but not in my city. It was a birthday gift, because I noticed she didn't put her name on it. She just put thank you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, thank you? I'm like, for what? On that little note that they send you. And she didn't select that it was a gift or anything. So Amazon just, like, I guess they wrapped it as usual. And then she was like, oh, it was supposed to get there on Sunday, and there's something else. Why did they ship like that? And I was like, oh, must have been for 2 different sellers. And I was right, because yesterday this showed up. So I kind of knew when Amazon dropped it off. And around the same time they dropped up the first one. But yesterday happened to be my dogs were out, so they barked. And then I looked up my window and I was like, okay, so that's probably part number 2. And they came early as well. So it was this. She bought me this Paul Ruben, the neon set. And I was thinking, I was like, maybe I should give it away. But I was like, no, I don't like to give away my gifts, because I feel like it's bad luck. It's just something, I've seen it in other people where they sell, or give away whatever they want. Even my stepfather, one year he gave away all his gifts from a long time ago, from like a warehouse. Every Friday they had like raffle, and I mean big things. One time he even came with a huge what was it, pool table, and we play around with it. And then obviously it was so incredibly heavy. And I remember we, like, the man that helped him get it in, because it was a gift from work, right? Like he had like 6 people come and help him to bring it in. It was already it sat for like a good minute, like maybe like 3 months or so, in our living room in our apartment. And then we were down at the first floor, thank God. And then somebody told him, like, you should sell it to like liquor store. And he did, and he sold it for like $600. But then after that, when he did that, it took him a while to win something again. So he was the one that always kind of told us, like, oh, when you get something, it might be like some superstitious, I don't know, but I have seen it in other people. So even if I don't like something, I keep it for years and then I give it away. But this time I'm like, I do like Paul Ruben. I don't like neons, but I was like, it is a gift, so I might as well, since this is Paul Ruben's week, might as well jump in. At least I know that she's paying. I don't think she watches his videos, but she's probably paying attention, because I post like the pictures of these videos. I post them on my Instagram. I have a lot of followers on my Instagram, but for some reason they're not translating into the videos here, even though I kept posting over there, like, hey, go on my bio, there's my YouTube channel. I don't know, but I do have a lot of followers on my Instagram, and it just grew when I started posting the things that I was learning for when I started on this art journey, when I was taking my studio classes for art history. And that's how that happened. But so my channel, they kept liking, and then it kept growing and growing. So yeah, that was in a matter of months. But yeah, the YouTube has been, I don't know why slow, but it has. But anyway, back to Paul Ruben. So yeah, that's a little story for the day. And so I thought I unbox it and swatch it here for you guys, since I already did Paul Ruben this week. And back to the little palette, the white one, or pearl one that I should say. Yeah, I really like that one. It's almost artist grade, but the Mailing 36 set still has it beat. So that's a good palette to have as a beginner, intermediate, whatever, because it comes in a little thing. The individual pans are now individual wrap and in half through pans, and you could take off the bottom thing and stick them, and then you'll still have for brushes and stuff. I moved it actually to the pink one where I had the solid ones, and those ones got moved to another palette, and I have the second green one as an empty right now, just in the event, because I'm FYI, there's gonna be a lot of wash videos in this channel after Paul Ruben karaoke. Just let you guys know, I've been purchasing some things. Some things have come up on Amazon, and I was gonna do a karaoke, and I was at there's a karaoke metallic set 24 set. It is pricey. It is like $50, but it's a new set that just came out, and it's only available through Amazon. I've looked everywhere for cheaper. Only through Amazon. So that's what I'm gonna buy for as a third set. FYI. So I went in there this morning, and I ended up buying another Magello wash. This is a different one, so FYI, you're gonna see it on my channel. Not soon, but sometime in February, because I have to do other things, and I have to buy like 6 tubes, because it's cheaper. It doesn't come with the white, or you'll see, it doesn't come with the white or the black. But instead of buying that they're so expensive, they're big, but they're so expensive, I'm just gonna wait until they go down, and I'm gonna get instead some 6 tubes of gray, because gray has white in it. So I'll just use that, and then you'll see and I'm gonna do it by itself, and then I'm gonna do on the same video a comparison with the Magello Titanium, which I love. I was playing with it yesterday. I don't know, I think I'm calling the even though I'm buying the stuff, like something is happening because I'm attracting things. And even though I'm buying them, but I'm attracting them to go low on price, and then I buy them because I find them, you know. Like that Magello set was, I thought about it, okay, when it goes down, I'm gonna buy it, and I thought it was gonna be like summer. No, I checked today and it had gone down. Also, if you Magello, any of the Magello watercolors are amazing. So there's a video that I did a while ago, and it comes with a palette. If you don't have a palette, it comes with a palette in 30, I think it's 36 or 36 tubes. They're 7mm, but the palette is part of your, like, you're buying it basically. You're buying the watercolors, but it comes with the palette already. That is $53. I checked this morning. Check on Amazon, because a lot of the Magello stuff, that's how I ended up buying the other set of gouache, the old one that they had. And I saw that there's quite a bit of Magello things on sale, including the pure pigment set. It is $62 because I almost bought that one, but I held myself, so I don't need no more Magello watercolors. That's a set that I'm gonna purchase in the near future when I'm done with the palette that I was telling you about for Magello, the 36 set, just a regular. So I dumped all the watercolor in there, and it's quite a bit, and on that palette. And so when that almost goes down, then I'm gonna substitute it with pure pigment. But if you're looking for an artist grade, low budget Magello pure pigment 24 set, it's a 24 set of 15mm, but it will come with the I think a white and a black that is like 7mm in there. And pure pigment means like they're only one, made with one pigment, and you could easily learn how to mix them without mudding it up. But yeah, that's been on my list. It's finally also low. But back to Mr. Paul Ruben here. So yeah, so it says it's 14 colors, 5mm. Oh gee, it might be, oh I forgot that it does come with the swatch card, because the big one that I have, which is interesting that they did that, because they didn't give me one for the 5mm ones, the one that I just finished swatching. Okay, I'm mad about that because they should have. So this is the old, I think this is the old, yeah, so this is part of the old packaging, because the new one doesn't come out like that. Yeah, this is him, Paul Ruben, the guy who this line is named after. So yeah, this is the old packaging. That's probably why it has, because the new one, the 4th generation, does not have a swatch card. That's why I was like, what is, but it does have with this. So okay, and it's solid. Oh my god, they're so tiny. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 14. Is it supposed to come out with 14? Yeah. Oh, okay. But there's a empty space in here. Not sure why. Maybe it was 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. No, there's 14, but there is an empty space. That is so weird right here. Maybe they messed up on the thing, but yeah, it's just like the packaging. I think this one's better than the so I'm gonna swatch it on here, and then I'm gonna swatch it on here too. Oh, let me show you. So this is the Paul Ruben Pro. This is what you're gonna see tomorrow, and I do unboxing and then I do swatching. So half of the swatching you're gonna see tomorrow, and the other swatch. See the Pro? It's so cool. I love. This is my new favorite set. Too bad it was 5mm. Normally they give you like 7 or 10, but so yeah. So it comes. So these are neon, I do believe. I think opera yellow. Ooh. Oh, It says they're classic. Guys, it might not be the neon. Hold on, let me pause here for a minute. Alright, I'm back. I almost didn't want to open them because, you know, they were actually, I had to poke them. They're not like the other ones where they're open, so it took me a little bit. But for you guys, it only took me like a minute. So, but anyway, they are the neon ones. I'm glad that they came with the little swatch card. I think I messed up because they were out of order, like the opera violet and all that. But yeah, they're a little bit out of order on those ones. The other ones are okay. So we're gonna do opera yellow first. And they're just okay, they're just like the Paul Ruben's, highly pigmented. I don't know why Paul Ruben did a neon set, honestly. I guess they're really popular though. People, they gave a lot of them away last year or the year before that, and a lot of people bought them. I didn't buy them because, like I said, I'm not a neon person, but hey, now they came into my life. So since this is a fun year for me, my friend must have thought, oh, she needs some fun in her life or something. But so yeah, let me do it at the swatch card too. Ooh, so it's a little bit gloopy on my swatch card, but it would do. I don't even know why I'm making a swatch card, but I'm not gonna put them in a palette. They're gonna stay in tube form because, like I said, I don't do neons very well. But I actually don't do neons, but I do with acrylics. So I tend to play around with one of my friends taught me. She's been doing painting for a long time. She's an older woman. She's not from California, and she glow in the dark, so it's very similar to this. Well, I still gotta, yeah, I'm gonna dilute a lot of this paint. So yeah, so it looks like this, literally. The glow in the dark looks identical to how this opera yellow looks. So next we're gonna do opera golden. Doesn't look golden to me. Oh yeah, I guess it is opera golden, but it's neon, so. And I really should like neons because I'm from the 80s. Yeah. So this one's a little bit less strong. The only thing I don't like about the Paul Rubens is that they set immediately. Like they immediately doesn't give you like wiggle room, you know. So that's the part. Even out of the tubes, they're so hot to wet. It's because of the ox skull that they use. It's like, oh my god. Next we're gonna do opera red. I think you guys like the swatching part. I like it sometimes if I'm really interested in the thing, but not all the time. But it does take a minute, so man. So okay, I think I have two colors. Yeah, I did. I swatched two colors in one. Oops. See? Lord. That's because I put them down without properly labeling. This is the next one. So one of them is the red. The other one is probably going to be the orange. Because I could see it on here clearly. So yeah. The other one is opera orange. Yeah, I was right. Because one looks more red and the other one looks more orange. So this orange is pretty strong. So not all of them are strong. You know what I'm going to do with this one? And I'm going to do it on this channel. I'm going to mix them a lot. With not with my Paul Ruben expensive set. Hell no. Like with like student grade paints. Just to see what kind of mixes would I get. Just for funsies. And then the other one is opera light. So like a red but lighter. It's funny, this one's more pigmented. Maybe because I put more pigment down. I'm not sure, but the only, yeah, I don't like this paint. It's so it's hard to re-wet. It's really challenging. It's just like their half pants that they're so the traditional ones. Oh my god. And it did say on here that these were like on the classic set. So there must be, it's probably a different formulation. I don't like that. The 4 Gen is super soft. Like super soft. They'll still set, but it's really easy to. And this is a mixed media brush that I'm using. It's one of those hard ones, King Art. I knew I needed a brush that I could beat up on because I just had a feeling this was gonna be. So this one is Opera Red. This is actually a nice one. This Opera Red, I dig it. It's almost like an alizarin crimson. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. See? Not so much neon, I don't think. And then let me move this. That's for the leftovers. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do mixes. Next one is gonna be Opera Rose. Opera Rose. Here I think is where I started to mess up. I noticed it. Ooh, I was like, oops. And then the other one is Opera Pink. The rose, it's funny, the rose looks more, the Opera Pink looks more rose, and the Opera, I think I did get them messed up, and the Opera Pink looks more rose. It's like opposite. Anyway, I hope they're making sense to you guys, because look. So now I'm over here now. And then the next one is gonna be Opera Peach. So Opera Peach is out of, I put it out of sync. Opera Peach is this one. This one's Opera Peach. I don't think I put it on here. Sorry guys, I didn't put it on the big one. I don't think so. And then the next one is Opera Violet. So this one is Opera Violet. Properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I put one more pigment on here. And then the next one, I like this violet one. Doesn't seem very neon, but it is. Next one is gonna be, oh, I didn't activate it on here. Oops. I like this violet. Ooh, Opera Violet. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Next one's gonna be Opera Purple. So they're similar, not the same. This one's a violet, this one's a purple. They're both they're both violets basically. It's kind of like the cobalt, like the manganese violet and the cobalt violet, kind of like that. I like these. I like this side better than this one, except this one I do like it. Oh, let me activate it over here, guys. Oops, I didn't activate it. This one I like. It's nice and smooth. Yes. So not all of them are neons. I think they did some neons, and then to make a 12 set they must have used, that's why it says classics. I was wondering about that. Next one is Ultramarine. Opera Ultramarine. So this is just like their ultramarine, their French ultramarine. So I could use some like these ones, the purples, and this one. Oh, I see. Ultramarine is not fugitive though, but that's why they're probably in here, because like the purple sometimes they're fugitive, but then ultramarine is not, as far as I know. Oh, let me do some mixes here. I love it. Okay, and then we're gonna do Opera Blue. Yeah, this one's hard to rewet. It's pretty though. They are highly pigmented. Well, the ones that they're not neon. This is, oh, this is like epithelial blue. So yeah. And then last but not least, opera green. Oh, I have blue in my brush. Oopsie. And yeah, this one's better. Let me do it on here. Oh yeah, this one's definitely a kind of like a neonish. If they would have put like yellow, it would have been like that jungle or something like that. It's called jungle green. That would have been perfect because it's very yellowish neon. But this one's actually like a hunter green. I could see a little bit of the yellow, not too much. But I like this one. It's kind of like neon, kind of, but not really. Okay, so that's all. Look at, so some there it is a neon set. They're definitely neons, more on the left, and then it's beautiful pinks, and so yeah, I could, well, after all, it wasn't that bad. So anyway, I hope you guys liked it. I'm sorry about my chatting and everything else, and I'll see you in another video tomorrow. Bye bye.